It's almost here, the spookiest time of year. Halloween is upon us, says.
But if you've left things a little too late, Carlos, we've got some experts in to help share some last-minute tips. Let's go first to Corey Matherick, who is an expert pumpkin carver. That's a thing,
As
Carl.
you do.
From Melbourne. Corey, good morning. Which is the best kind of pumpkin to carve up?
Good morning, Sarah and Carl. It's really great to be on. Look, when it comes to carving a pumpkin, you really want these massive sort of orange types that you can pick up at the supermarket. Around this time of year, they always get these monstrous pumpkins come in. Theory, you could use a normal one, but what you want are the really big ones. You'll see them in buckets and Coles and Woolies everywhere.
My Harper's got a pumpkin. We've already been decorating the house. But are there any special tips you can give people to get the best designs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing is just be easy on yourself because you are probably going to break one if it's your first time doing it. But in general, if you are trying to get that best design, you want to just make sure to do some key things. When you're taking the lid off, go in on an angle because that way when the lid goes on, it's going to stay there. Take out your small pieces first because otherwise you run the risk of breaking the pumpkin if you take those big chunks out too early.
Yeah.
And honestly, just go online, see what you can find. And, you know, I prepared for you today this special Today Show pumpkin.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think the more you look online, the more stencils you get stuck into. Stick it on with a Sharpie. Have a ball with it, honestly. It'll be fine.
Australia's scariest breakfast show, right there. Mel, what have you got? You look like you're in terrific form there in Brizzy. What have you got in terms of tips for outfits?
Cool. Outfits. Well, you can certainly pick up something nice and cheap at the op shops. And all of the cheap shops have some wonderful costumes. Here we've got some great kids in their costumes already, ready to show you what we've got.
Oh, everyone looks terrific. And this is the thing, you can whip things together at the last minute these days pretty easily too, right?
You sure can. We actually put this entire event together in 7 days, would you believe it? We have about 20 different rooms here, and I can show you just a sneak peek if you'd like.
Go on, take us through.
Let's have a quick look.
Gee, she looks terrific, doesn't she? All the kids too.
Doing this, it's amazing.
Look at us walking through that.
Wow, look at this.
All right. Oh, you got separate rooms there. It's like an adult party.
We do. We do. We've got rooms all blocked off. We have a whole dedicated kids area out the back so they're not too scared. Got lots of fun activities for the kids to do as well.
That's unreal. DC, have you ever been to one of those?
Which one of those are you talking about? The one where you put the tarps down or the one with Halloween thing?
In the dungeon.
Yeah, no, I haven't. No. And you know, I haven't lived, Carl. Yeah, sometimes I think, oh, I've been around the block, but really I haven't lived.
No, you haven't.
Not until you've been to one of
You are
those.
the original Halloween hype man.
I do love Halloween.
What do you love most? Because it cops a bit of flack, but I love it.
I think it's copping less and less flack. Australia's going to spend billions and billions of dollars on Halloween this year. It's good for the economy. But what I like about it, apart from the fact we like to do family themed stuff. Obviously, you can do that. The kids want to be a bit random this year and be a bit like scarier. But I like the fact that you get out, go out with your neighbours, you go to different houses, you run around your own streets. It's not just about giving kids lollies or whatever. Famously, there's a Georgie Gardner used to give out apples, but
yes.
It's not just about that. It's about like going out and just seeing your neighbourhood. Maybe knocking on a neighbour's door that you don't really know and getting to know them. I like the community spirit over it. All of our streets are now all filled with I've got to run to a $2 shop today. My wife's making me go buy spider webs and stuff like that for our house because our house isn't scary enough. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I do love walking around the neighbourhoods though and seeing everyone
fantastic.
actually putting such an effort. It's awesome.
It's a good community event.
Yeah.
It's a great community event. And for those people, it's too American. It's actually Celtic. It goes way, way back.
Yeah.
Let's do some Googling. How about that guy before? He must have been out of his gourd.
See you next.
See ya.
Bye, JC.
That was a good joke to leave on, I thought,
right.
you know?
Don't go too far. Don't go too far. I've got a great outfit for tomorrow too.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a surprise.
You always nail it for Halloween, I have
I've
to
got
say.
it together, and we'll be back with more of Today right after this.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?